Bye, guys. I love it. Hi, Lynn. Something about that song gets me in the right mindset to put up with the crap that I have to deal with some days. I swear to God. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thank God it's Wednesday. Or sorry, Thursday. What the hell is wrong with me? Damn, it's Thursday already, which means, already everybody, tomorrow is my favorite stream of the entire week. Please make sure you show up tomorrow. We stream at 3 o'clock almost every single day. When we don't, sometimes there's meetings that come up, that kind of stuff. So be sure you are here tomorrow for the moderator's choice. Joe, that's a cue. I hope you've been collecting stuff. I meant to ask you earlier, and I know. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Today we're gonna. I'm hungry. I did not make that bagel, Brian, so I am hungry. I figured, what better than to watch somebody make us some wonderful looking food, right? Oh my God. Let's dig into it. Sarah, come on, baby. Show me something good. Ugh. I may have to turn mine. Here we go.
Simply Sara. Today in the show,
Hi, Sarah.
We're taco soup with a little bit of parsley in it. Now in my Dutch oven kettle, I am browning up.
Good. I didn't want to put the burden on you. There's been things going on, but I appreciate that.
So.
And any walking tours? Let's put those on for Saturday, with the drones and that kind of stuff. So just a heads up.
Ground beef. This was pretty lean.
Look at that damn jar of garlic. Oh, she loves garlic as much, if not more than I do. Oh my God.
So if
It's
you're
like being in
putting out a
Chantal's
lot of fat,
home
you
where she's
might
got a
wanna
5-gallon bucket of
This was
ranch
about
dressing.
1.75 pounds. So it's slightly over a pound and a half. You use how much ground beef you want. Even if it was just
Thank you, Lynn. That was nice
Well,
of you.
we're going to be making a lot. We've got it almost all browned up and broken up in here. So I'll come back when it's completely no longer red or pink and it's all cooked. We'll continue on with the next steps.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, now we're going to put an onion.
Yes. Yes, she is. But this is not Kay. This is not Kay. Sarah's actually not terrible as far as a cook goes. Yeah, I know there's a member of the chat right now that's cringing because cross-contamination is a big thing. And I'm not saying she doesn't do that, but her food's got to be a step above Kay's. Absolutely.
And chop that. A little bit of bell pepper. I had like the mini bell pepper package. I need to use that so there's
Sorry, I haven't muted my phone because I'm half expecting my boss to call me.
red, yellow,
I was a bad boy. Bad Michael!
and orange, and 2 jalapenos that have picked up the seeds and ribs. All chopped.
I like this. Well, if it's bell pepper, sure. I mean, the ribs are where the bitterness is, but
And we're going to put it in here.
people get so worked up over the seeds. Sorry.
Use any color bell
I
pepper
recognize
you have.
that label. Yes,
Little
Phoenix,
bit
I hear you,
stir.
buddy boy.
Now we're going to put in some garlic. About a tablespoon of some chopped up minced garlic. Put a little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
Stir that in too. Now, if you don't like jalapenos, leave them out.
I don't work with either one of these
If you don't
idiots.
wanna do
Hold on a
jalapenos,
minute.
just leave it out.
I need to read this email. I'm not
Okay,
responding
next we're coming with
because it's
our
going to piss me the fuck off.
beans.
I don't work for either of those people. So you can go ahead and bitch to them all you want. I don't work for them.
Rinsed of all that juice and stuff that it has in it.
Okay,
Drain her
now I
blood,
can mute my
and
phone.
It is a 50-ounce can.
I hate end users. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate caregivers.
We are also going to use some kidney
Oh, I need to
beans.
retire so bad.
This is my beans I chose.
Now, make sure you take the lid out because you don't need that extra metallic. You
That's
don't,
also a 15-ounce can. Just use 2 cans of beans, whatever choices you want. Both kidney beans. You can do black beans.
I like kidney
The
beans.
black pepperoni beans.
And I like black beans. A lot.
Now we're going to come in with a...
I'm sure both of those doctors are going to be talking to my doctor, who actually is my boss. Oh, well. Bring it on. You know what? It may just give me a disincentive to come into work on Sunday. Right? Because I really don't want to go downtown on Sunday and work and go into a place and be around people. I really don't. So go ahead. Piss me off. Piss me off. I'll stay home all weekend. Trust me.
Green chilies.
Yes, Phoenix, I hear you.
And 1 can of
I see what you did there.
potatoes, which is 14.5 ounce.
God, I remember when I was not young, but fairly young, and still trick-or-treating. No, you can't. I have a keyboard on my lap, sir. That was the big scare, you know, the razor blades and the apples. Because people actually used to give candy apples away or caramel apples. No, I loved those. Those are my favorite. But no. Don't you take no apples from people. Even though you've known these people your entire life, right?
With their juices. Give this a stir. It's already starting to smell good.
Didn't bother me.
Now we're going to come in with some water.
Hang on, I need to check my
I'm
build
going to put
process.
2 quarts of water
Been
in.
working on this thing all day. It's still saying no.
And I want a lot of liquid because we're
Ice
going to
connection.
put pasta in here and cooking it.
That's lip ice. I know that.
2 quarts of water, and then I'm going to come with my
I'm not touching
tomato
that.
bouillon.
I'm not touching
2
that.
big heaping
You can't make me.
tablespoons.
Problem with compiler, blah, 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 blah,
Give it
blah.
a stir. See how this looks.
Ice connection number, blah,
I've got it
blah,
coming up to a
blah,
boil.
blah. No, this is not
Yeah, I think
Ubuntu,
it's
but who
enough.
cares? We'll see. Maybe have an
Tomato
answer.
powder in there. And it's just this. Mine's got a little bit of chicken flavor with it. I couldn't find it completely just tomato. But you can...
Tomato bouillon? Who the hell thought it was a good idea to make tomato bouillon? Oh.
swap out and use all beef broth, all chicken broth, or all veggie stock, whatever you want to do. You don't even have to use the tomato powder.
Error missing library. Yeah, I know it's a missing library. Which frickin' library?
About 2 teaspoons worth. The same with garlic powder. If you just want to use a taco seasoning pack,
You know what?
you can use that too.
I'll look at that later.
Yeah,
That's too much for my brain right now.
So we got our seasoning.
My brain needs a break.
I haven't
Sorry, needs a break from people.
put any salt in, so
Users
let's
in
put some
particular.
salt
Just a pinch.
and some pepper to taste.
It's a it's a little bit of salt, but okay.
We're also going to put another seasoning in here. You want an ounce of dry ranch dressing mix. That's what? The package is an ounce. So we're going to stir that in too.
What the
I know
hell was
sounds
that?
weird, but it's going to be so good. Then we're going to put in some, I'm using taco sauce. It had to be Taco Bell brand. I'm using mild, but you can use hot.
Oh.
About 1/4 cup.
Oh, damn, girl. Be generous with the hot sauce. I get you, but holy cow.
All right, I'm gonna.
Taco soup? That's as bad as Amberlin's chili soup.
Turn this up.
Oh yeah, this is
This
is taco soup with pasta. It sounds like a K's recipe, doesn't it?
With wagon wheel pasta.
I love wagon wheels. My mother used to make us. It was such a treat. My mom would make wagon wheels with garlic butter, and you'd see little minced pieces of garlic. Oh, I love that so much. Just a little bit of salt. That was my entire meal. It's like, give me all the damn wagon wheels. I love them.
Wheel shapes. I put some in this bag.
No, what was that seasoning? Was it like a dry ranch type of seasoning? Is that what that was? It kind of looked like it, but ew.
And then I got some little bit in this. We might use all of it, which would be a pound, 16 ounces. We also need to put a little bit of cumin in here. I forgot my.
I will admit she has a very busy kitchen.
2 teaspoons.
Mine is probably just as busy, but it's got all kinds of brewing stuff in it.
We got all our stuff stirred in. We're just waiting for it to come up full so we can put.
And I'll tell you, if Maggie were alive, she would kick my ass. Doing what I've done to her kitchen and her dining room, oh, she would kill me.
Put our pasta in, turn it back down, and let.
I thought you knew. I'm sorry.
Be done. I'll show you how.
I thought you had some secret information that I didn't possess.
We're going to serve it.
It did look like. Have you ever seen not Good Seasons? Who makes it? Something Valley. Something Valley. Shit. Anyway, they make a dry ranch. They make a few other different styles, but you make your own dressing. But this is a dry packet. That's kind of what it reminded me of. But wow. I don't know. If I don't know what's in it, I probably don't want to eat it.
If you want to put a can of corn that's been drained in here too, that'd be yummy. Normally I'll leave it out because there's some people in my family that can't have corn for diverticulitis issues.
Oh, really?
So,
I didn't know that.
You, what you want in your taco soup.
Well, that's a shame because
Right,
I love corn. Oh.
I'm only doing half of my wagon wheel pasta, so it would be a 1/2 pound. We're just going to cook this and let our pasta get done. However texture you like your pasta.
Hey, Joe, before we all get sick, have you eaten today?
Alright, our soup is done. Our noodles have cooked for what the back of the package says. We're just going to put some in our bowl now. Then I'll show you how
I happen to like Wendy's. Once Dave passed away, the chili got much better. I don't know what it was, but now I live in Ohio, and Dublin is the headquarters of Wendy's. And I can remember they ran a newspaper ad years ago. They were looking for managers, etc., and they were actually changing David's recipe. And I enjoy. A lot of people don't like it, but I do. I think there's a lot more vegetables in it. There's a lot more flavor, and what I really, really like, I get about 6 packs of that chili sauce that they have, hot. It's usually it used to be in a golden packet, and it's just oil. It's really all it is. And it's 6 of those, and then a large fry, and I dunk it. Oh, it's so good.
I turned it off now. I'm going to show you how we're going to
Oh,
garnish
thank you,
it.
Len. I'll check it out. Thank you.
This is totally optional how we're going to garnish it. We're going to put a little bit of cheddar cheese.
That's okay. I mean, it's taco soup. What else would you top it with? No, 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 no.
Whatever you want to use. Sometimes we use plain Greek yogurt as a.
Oh!
We're going to put a little bit of chopped cilantro at the top.
Yes, I can deal with cilantro.
Tortilla chips.
And no, cilantro doesn't make everything taste like soap. Get a grip, buddy boy.
You can
Scribe, you're wrong.
however you want to do it.
Please get that white stuff out of my face.
There
Please.
you have it. Taco soup with pasta my way. Now this will be the second taco soup I've gotten. That's going to be up on my cooking channel. I have an older version, but don't have pasta and stuff in it.
You know what? Except for the dollop of white crap in the middle of the bowl, I'd probably eat it. I would at least try it. As my mother always told me, you don't know if you like it until you try it, right? So I try it, and, you be your polite little self. There's that jar of that stuff. What the hell is it? It's in a mason jar. She made that up herself. So I have no idea what it is. I can't tell. But, yeah, I love wagon wheels. Anyway, let's see what else she has cooking for us. Shall we? And I am hungry. Talking about Wendy's chili. Rah!
Welcome to another episode of Simply Sara.
Hi, Sarah.
Today in the show we're going to be making candy corn cupcakes.
You heard it right, folks. Candy corn cupcakes.
In a bowl, we've got 1 stick of butter, which equals half a cup. Now we're going to add our sugar, 1½ cups of sugar. And we're going to cream this together. My butter was at room temperature. Now we're going to put in 2 eggs. Mix that in. We need a teaspoon of almond extract. If you want to use vanilla instead of almond, you can.
Summer!
1/4 cup of milk.
Hi, Summer. Where you been?
A 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 2 teaspoons.
Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping. I'm talking weird. No, hope you've been okay.
And 2 cups of flour, and I'm using gluten-free flour today.
Okay.
Okay, we've got our batter for our cake, but we're going to separate our batters into another bowl. Half stays in this bowl, half goes into this bowl.
Okay, you're not going to explain why you're splitting this in half?
Now we're going to tint our bowl.
You're going to what?
Use a little bit of my yellow gel, however bright or color you want it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I must be stupid. Can anybody explain what the hell she just said? Well, no, it's okay, Summer. You made a suggestion of a video, and we played it because that's what we do here, right? And we got like 10 copyright claims. It's okay. Oh, I think I told you this. Never mind. I pull everything back. I don't want to repeat myself.
But remember, we're doing candy corn collars, so.
Oh, I see what she's. Oh. I still don't understand what this is, but it must be some sort of dye. She's making the dough look like candy corn. You know how it's yellow and orange and. I get it now. I'm sorry. I'm such a damn boomer.
Now this should make 12 cupcakes.
And again, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to upset you. I was just trying to let you know. We'll watch anything. We got 4 yesterday. No, we got 6 yesterday on friends' streams. So, go figure. You can't play music like that. That does tend to. You can play it for a very brief amount of time. That's why there's royalty-free, ad-free, blah 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 music, copyright-free music in the background. One, if I ever shut my mouth, you'll have something to hear in the background, so it's not just dead air. But sometimes you can, pause the video and let that play, and it's YouTube is a pain in the ass, but it's protecting somebody else's copyright. So I get it. She is making candy corn cupcakes. Now, when I first saw the title, I thought, holy shit, she's actually adding candy corn into a cupcake. No, Michael didn't watch the video because he would have known. She's making candy corn colored cupcakes. I don't think she's truly adding candy corn. Let's watch. You know how long it's been since I've had a cupcake? I see what she's doing. That looks more pink than orange, but okay, we'll give it to you. You have to do it really gently because otherwise it starts to seep into the other layer.
The oven preheated at 350 degrees for about 20 to 22 minutes.
This poor guy. Oh my God, he didn't have a positive response from my interaction with him. Let me explain something to you, sir. When you ping me through Microsoft Teams and you interrupt my day when I'm in the middle of something, yes, you immediately piss me off. You immediately put me on the offensive. So, next time send me an email and say, oh, by the way, is there a convenient time where you and I could speak? But no. You thought you could interrupt my day because what you need done is far more important than anything else I'm working on. Well, guess what? You're wrong. I showed you that today. Get over it. Suck it up, Buttercup.
All right, let's make some frosting. Now this is going to be...
It is. And there are 2 different types of candy corn. Well, there's probably more, but the main 2. One of them is the typical white, orange, yellow. The other is white, orange, chocolate, brown. Sorry, chocolate is not a color, Michael. So one is basically sugar flavor. The other one is, chocolate kind of, sorta-ish.
Be a different frosting.
Count your lucky stars, Joe. Count your lucky stars.
Of flour, and I'm using a gluten-free flour.
I don't like being mean to people. I really don't. But... I was in the middle of compiling something. I have a stream coming up. I have other things I'm working on. So you interrupt me just because you think you're far more important than whatever I have going on. No. And I hate this program, and I hate the company I work for because they forced it on everybody, because what this does now is anybody can ping anybody at any time, day or night, no matter what. And even if they're busy, I've been bothered on Teams when I'm in the middle of a meeting with my boss.
A half a cup of milk. And you're just going to mix this.
If you couldn't tell, I'm not a big Microsoft fan.
It's a real thick pudding-y paste. Start to get real thick, and this is what you want. After it starts coming off the
You know, that might not be bad. I love Sour Patch Kids. That's why I don't keep them in the house, because I love them to death. And I don't need any more sugar in my lifetime that I consume. Sorry, I'm ranting today. I apologize, folks. What the hell was that? I've never seen that screen saver before.
Let's make our icing. In.
Oh, what did you send us, Brian? What did you send us?
A half a stick of butter. A half a cup of sugar.
What is this link?
And we're just going to cream this together.
Oh, thank you, Brian. I couldn't tell what it was. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Now we're just going to throw
It's always nice when people share stuff out for us. And of course, you killed my damn Twitter. Not you, me. Christ.
A teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're just going to slowly do that in.
I can't believe I thought it was Wednesday. Such a pretty doggo.
Once you get it incorporated a little bit, and then you turn it on high and beat it for 5 to 10 minutes.
Sunbeam. That's an old company name.
All right, let's decorate our cupcake.
Okay, Joe, that is the standard candy corn.
I couldn't find a star.
It's okay. I mean, kids love it. They really. I don't know why, but kids love it. Here, I would personally do a cream cheese frosting, but that's just me. I love buttercream, though. I really do love buttercream frosting.
Yeah, we're just double take the candy corn.
Look how pretty.
Candy corn cupcakes.
Very nice. That definitely was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought she was actually going to put candy corn in. Okay, I'm going to make y'all gross. You may not know what, you may not really have ever tried candy corn, but I know a brewer who actually used. This guy is out of his mind. He comes up with the weirdest outside the box recipes. He's done a Cocoa Pebbles stout. He's done a Fruity Pebbles IPA. He's done all kinds of, in my opinion, gross stuff, because I would never try it. He did one with candy corn. Sickos. Sickos.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of
Hi, Sarah.
On the show. We're going to make cheeseburger sloppy joe.
Woohoo!
So,
I love cheeseburgers and I love sloppy joes.
see what I'm doing.
And no, this is not the same one we watched earlier. Trust me.
I got my skillet.
I got my skillet. I'm gonna get my skillet on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Chopped up in here.
This is already set, not safe for kids, so don't worry about it. We don't have any children in the chat, do we?
I'm going to put it under the video. Down in the description box. You have to scroll down to see it, okay? For the amount. Okay. So I drained a lot of the oil that came out of my ground beef and my bacon, but there's a little bit still in here.
I drain it.
Okay. So
If it was just bacon, I would save the fat. I wouldn't save hamburger fat. It's not worth it.
get crisping some of this bacon up. Now, if you want your bacon extra crispy, I would fry your bacon first, chopped up, and then when it gets done,
We like our bacon chewy in this channel.
and put it aside on a paper towel, and then run your ground beef in with your bacon grease, and then drain it all together, and then add the bacon back in. That's what I should have done, but I got busy talking on the phone.
I need to test StreamYard.
First started it, so.
a little bit later.
I was just not paying attention. I went ahead and just threw it in and then already mixed it. I was like, oh no, I'm not supposed to do that yet. We're going to word push it, okay? Okay. So now what we're going to do is...
Lots of onions. I like that. I'm all over that.
Onions in the power set.
Yay! More onions.
The one that's still on sale till May the 8th. It's your regular $69, but now we got on sale for $39. Trouble is, however you want your onions to be.
I have to admit, this device would be a really cool toy to have around, because I do chop up a lot of onions. It would be nice that I could actually go to bed without my hands smelling like, you know what I mean? No, don't. Too much. I thought she was going to make paste out of it. I was going to be, ooh, that's gross.
It looks like a lot, but I'm doubling it, so we can have this tomorrow for leftovers.
I know, Brian. I know.
Or lunch or whatever.
You don't like the M word, and you don't like the O word. We like the O word. We don't like the M word. It's all confusing. I'm so confused. We will try not to mention either of them. I'm sorry. I'll try to be more sensitive in the future. I am here to entertain. I'm just a stabby bitch penguin here to entertain you. Speaking of which, damn it, I lost Stabby. You see Stabby up in my... Hang on, I'll show you what this is. Hang on. We all need some damn cowbell in our life. So the only magnetic thing I have for Stabby is the cowbell. Well, right beneath the cowbell is my garbage can. So apparently, I think when I was taking the garbage out the other day, I think I knocked the magnet into the bag, so I lost a Stabby magnet. I'm so sad. I couldn't find it. I was so pissed.
Under the video is my link for my Tupperware website, okay? I go order. Alright, I think I got my onions in there now.
So what do they call that when Tiny preaches?
Kind of fold it in, and then we're going to put some bell peppers. So sloppy joes need bell peppers. I've always had bell peppers in mine.
Agreed. I love bell peppers. And I like to use multiple, the reds, the yellows, and the greens, because I like color. I like a lot of color in my food. It pleases the eye, because we eat with our eyes first. We taste with our eyes first, well before it ever hits the palate, folks. That's one of the things they teach you when you brew beer. Is if the beer looks like crap, people aren't going to drink it, right? I mean, and they're absolutely right.
If you don't want to use fresh garlic, use a little bit of garlic powder.
Well, that's the only thing. I pulled the garbage can out. I checked all over the floor, behind the desk. I can't find it. So it's the only place. Yeah, it's the only place it could have fallen. So, sucks to be me. I have a few more, but I'll probably buy another half dozen. I think they're really cute.
Okay, now those are...
I really want the pins. And if I get the pins, I'll let you know, because the pins, I really want a pin. Bad. Because I can't get Jenny to do me a Stabby shirt because she won't return my emails. She hasn't responded to me in well before COVID. She just, and I can't get my shirts done. I have hats I need.
Bell peppers in, and mine are huge, so I only use half green and half of an orange, because that's what I had in my fridge.
Okay.
You go.
I like it. At least it breaks up the color, so it doesn't look so bland and monotonous and boring.
Saute them and get them a little bit soft and stuff. Your onions, your garlic, and your bell peppers. Looks real pretty, don't it? All them colors. Keep flinging ground beef out. Okay. So I'm going to start seasoning now while we're waiting. I'm going to use some of my bacon salt. That's that JD's. It's vegan and vegetarian. They give it more of our bacon cheeseburger sloppy joe taste. And then I'm going to put some steak seasoning in here. Any brand will do. Has like peppercorns and other goodness in
when something irritates you, you need to remove the irritation. So I threw the company phone over there because then I don't have to pay attention to it. I really get pissed off when non-IT people get involved in IT problems and solutions and start spouting off their expertise that they have no idea what they're talking about.
Has a little bit of salt, but not as much. So you use the seasoning you want.
Let's do some more.
Had a little bit of red pepper flakes and other stuff in there. So got that in there. Now I'm not going to add any more salt because I've got the baking salt in there. If you don't have that, then just use regular salt. I am going to put a little bit of black pepper in there, though. You can also do your onion powder, garlic powder, whatever you like. Should got a bigger skillet. I didn't think when I was doubling this.
I think what I'm going to do is after the stream, I'm going to be proactive and I'm going to call my boss and give him a heads up so he's not blindsided by these morons. And we'll head these idiots off at the pass. Yeah, that's what we'll do. You want to screw me and go behind my back? Okay. Alright, I gotcha. Your support request just went to the bottom of my list. You are officially in my shit list.
It really looks pretty with all them colors in there. Alright. So, now what we're going to do...
Well, that way, like I said, that way he's not blindsided by these idiots calling and bitching and whining. That way he'll know the information ahead of time and he can deflect what he has to.
Coconut Minos.
Leon Perrins?
At least a good tablespoon or two of this.
That looks awfully thick for Leon Perrins, but okay.
I do too, since I've
She may be, it may be the steak sauce, not the...
Probably a tablespoon per pound.
Of course, you turned the label out, so I can't read it.
It's going to give your smoky background off.
Food.
It is all mixed in.
Food.
Now what we're going to put in.
Did you ever watch Twister? Did you ever watch Twister? When they go over to see what's her name's aunt's house, and the first thing they're yelling at her, "No, we're not gonna pop in on my aunt." Food. That's what the sharks remind me of.
Is our
Okay, so it is a
beef broth.
steak sauce. Okay.
You can do the vegetarian beef broth. And I mixed a little bit of cornstarch.
A vegetarian beef broth? Then I'm sorry, it's no longer a beef broth. The whole reason it's a beef broth is because there's beef and tallow in it. It cannot... Oh!
So it'll start thickening. All that goes in.
Cornstarch. Okay, gotcha. Usually it's mixed up a little bit better, but it's okay. It's a thickening agent, no big deal. And I think, I will repeat what Joe says almost every single time she watches one of these. Why doesn't she use a bigger pan?
Give it just a minute.
I was waiting for Joe to say it, but she didn't this time, so.
Okay. Now also want to put
2 pounds of cheese.
a tablespoon of some ketchup.
No. No. Oh, we're making a cheeseburger. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
And some mustard. Now that's not
And did you all hear we're having a ketchup shortage here in this country? What the hell is wrong with us? How could we be running out of ketchup? Oh, that's right, COVID. Because, oh my God, you can't share an open bottle with so-and-so. Bullshit. The Fomite stuff was just crap. People have almost destroyed this entire country, I swear to God. I wouldn't do it, but hey.
See, it's gonna make it's making like a yummy, yummy sauce, just like the regular sloppy joe.
Bigger pan. Come on, Joe.
It don't take very long.
Where's the cheese?
Make sure I get all that mustard and ketchup. And they're supposed to be sloppy, so don't worry about it.
I love sloppy joes.
I got my heat turned up a little bit more, so they're gonna start thickening real fast. Okay.
That's perfect, Joe. Thank you.
Take some of this over here that hasn't got mixed in. Okay. Now. I'm going to turn it down, and I'm going to go get a lid and put my lid over here to get my bell peppers and stuff a little bit tender. So let me go grab my lid.
YouTube, you let me down again. I'm not going to say what I have to say, but YouTube let me down. I'm disappointed. It's not like her to be prepared. Hey, be nice to Sarah. Come on, she's making us cheeseburger sloppy joes. Now be nice. Be nice, or she's gonna put the M word in that mess, and you're really gonna not like it.
Now I'll put it on a real low now. So I'm just going to cover it and let that go for about 2 or 3
Hey Zachary, how are you, dude? Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Why you don't you think we have a right to react to her videos?
Or just put all your goodness on a bun and put a slice of cheese on top, you could do it that way.
How are you? Thanks for stopping. Nice to see you. We need to go to her house and steal that ketchup bottle. I actually did look up the bacon salt, not from her videos. Somebody else I used to watch used to use a lot of bacon salt. Oh my goodness, it sounds really delicious. Come back, Sarah, come back, come back. All are welcome. All are welcome. Holy shit, that's a boatload of cheese. I think you need to transfer it to a bigger pan. And we're spilling over onto the stove. No! I really hate you, YouTube. I really hate you sometimes. You suck. The big cojones in the sky. I don't think this lid is really meant for this pan. Otherwise, it wouldn't be dripping all over the stove right now, which is triggering me a little bit. Fortunately, it's steam with a bunch of crap in it. Are you going to make me order Five Guys tonight? Oh, shit. Excuse me, I lost my network connection. Oh, aren't you fancy? Restart. All right, thank you. Don't do that again.
Okay, let me look at it.
You didn't need to lift the lid to look at it. You could see it.
Got up in here.
The lid is transparent.
Oh yeah. Look at it. I think they're tender enough.
Eat one. Try one. Get a fork and try it. That's what most chefs
Okay,
do.
We're gonna throw our cheese in, and then we're just gonna mix it in and just let it.
I would transfer before you do that. I know she's not going to make a mess, but holy Christ. That's a lot of cheese.
It won't take very long. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my stove off now. Because where everything's hot, it's just gonna melt it.
By the way, what time is your stream, Brian? You throw it into the chat, please.
Start to pull the string. Melt. I have made a mess on my stove.
You sure as hell did.
Don't worry, I'll clean it when I do the dishes. Look at that cheese pool. Okay, so you get my little.
I would eat it, I guess.
I got my bun here. Got my lettuce. Okay, now.
My thing is I wouldn't put hot food on top of a cold piece of lettuce. I would take the lettuce off, and I know why she's doing it, but I would put it on the top bun and close it. Just me. Yes, the bottom bun's gonna get moist, just like I am right now. Thank you, I appreciate it.
We're just gonna get a big scoop of this cheesy.
I will do my best to be there. Besides, I need to test my microphone with StreamYard.
Okay. Then I also want to put
Not this mic.
some pickles.
This mic. I got. Where are you?
And there you have it.
This mic.
Cheeseburger sloppy joe. Do I think that?
So yeah, we're gonna have to test it out, see if it works with StreamYard. Instead of using my Mac, I'd rather not use the Mac today.
Okay.
I'd eat it. I'm sorry, I would. Besides, I'm hungry as hell right now. I would eat just about anything.
Got my cheesy goodness.
I would even eat haggis right now. And I'm not kidding.
Got my pickles.
No,
Now,
no
if you wanna put your
pickles.
tomatoes in, you can put the tomato sauce
Thank you,
on.
Joe. I appreciate that.
This is what you call a fork and knife sandwich. Don't that look at all that cheese. Don't that look good? Yum, yum.
Thanks, Summer.
What are you having tonight for dinner? We're having cheeseburger sloppy joes.
And I'll tell you, it doesn't look terrible. It really doesn't. And if my mother raised me on sloppy joes, oh my God. Because she would get busy. She had bridge club, she had bowling league, she had all this stuff going on. She had the ladies club at the synagogue. You know, she was a busy woman. And you know, her time was important. So sometimes she would make a sloppy. I love sloppy joes.
See y'all in the next episode of Simply Sara. Bye, everybody.
We like summer, so.
Welcome to another episode of Simply Sara. Today on the show, we're going to make.
I missed Thanksgiving this year. I was here at home alone. I did not make squat because my turkey never showed up. So I figured I felt a little bad that I didn't get to see any. You know, so I'm gonna watch Sarah cook us some turkey dinner. Okay.
Stuffing to stuff our Thanksgiving turkey. In this skillet, I got heated up with a half stick of butter and a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Now we're going to saute some.
No, Brian. What you're supposed to say is, please, folks, if you haven't already done so, please like the video down below. And if you haven't already subbed, and ring that bell so you're the very first person to see it when Tiny Psycho goes live or puts out a video. End of rant.
Celery and onion. 2
Now, let's be nice.
And about 5 or 6 celery stalks. And I just chopped it off roughly. Because I like big chunks of mine. If you like it finer, then definitely.
I like big chunks too, baby.
We're just sweating out the onions and celery and get
Oignon.
them all tender.
Get them all tender.
I've sweated out my veggies.
She's actually gonna make stuffing by hand. Because this is typically how I would start my stuffing. So I'm curious. Bring it. Come on, girl. Let's do this.
Now.
And you're gonna do this in 8 minutes? Oh, I'm all for this.
Put some sage in here.
Yes, gotta have sage.
Depends on how much sage you like. We like ours a little bit sagey.
Sagey. So do I. So do I. I have to admit.
And I'm going to put in a little bit of garlic powder.
Okay, that's a... Oh, shit! A little bit? Damn, Sarah. I think our eyes need adjusted. What is a little and what is a lot?
A little bit of onion powder.
Jesus Christ.
Dried parsley in there too. And now we're just, I already put, I don't have a big enough bowl, but I'll have to do these batches. I've got one of these bags, my herbs.
You bought herbed stuffing and you've dumped all that seasoning. All right. Okay. I'm here for it, but oh my God. Ugh.
Seasoned stuffing mix.
I think you know where I'm going,
These
Brian.
more or less crushed, not the big cubes. You can get either one. This is what
I mean, I give her props. I give her props. Not everybody likes to do, you know, some people buy stovetop because it's so easy, right? It's already made, mixed, takes 5 minutes, and it's done. And that part of your Thanksgiving or whatever meal is done and out of the way. You can push it off, let it cool off. When the turkey's done, you stuff, you know, you have to let it cool off before you stuff the bird, but yeah.
what I just grabbed up.
Oh yeah, and I stuffed mine with fresh stuffing. Oh yeah, lots of sage, rosemary, thyme. Oh baby. Oh. I love Thanksgiving.
And we're going to add
Probably my favorite meal of the year.
This. Mix all together. Try to add some of this in it. And then add our turkey broth and get it all mixed up. Let's see how much I can put in this bag.
I know she measures by her eye, but Jesus, she sure as hell doesn't know the volume of her bowls.
I just got store-bought turkey stock. You can make your own if you need to. Have it on hand. I didn't have none anymore.
I use turkey and chicken.
You just put enough stock in there that the way you like it, you like yours or more moist or more dry. We like ours a little bit moist, but not too dry.
Yep, I gotcha.
I can push this back.
Good one, Joe.
Okay, I ended up sneaking that whole bag, the second whole bag in. And I actually used both boxes of stock, and these were 32 ounces.
That's a lot of
And
stock.
then the back of the stuffing were 14 ounces a piece, so I had 2 of them. And then I had this plain of it.
And you just put the bag up there upside down, so any crumbs that are left in it are spilling now over your counter. Nice.
It's moist enough.
I'm sorry, I'm not here
And
to.
I tasted it and just must use a pinch more sage, pinch more.
Which video was that, Zach?
New powder, pinch more garlic powder, more parsley, a little bit more parsley. Mixed it, and since
Now you have my curiosity up.
Box, it wasn't heated up. It cooled down my veggies. Everything is so cool. We can go ahead and start stuffing in our turkey. If your stuffing is hot, still hot,
Let it cool down.
Like if you've had to heat up your own homemade stock and your veggies are still hot when you start mixing everything, let it cool for about an hour or two before you stuff it into your bird. Because it helps down with bacteria and stuff. I took my turkey out of the bag and got all its juices out of it that was sitting in the bag. Rinsed it, patted it dry. Took all the giblets and neck out. And now we're going to stuff it.
They are linked. They are down in the description below. Yes, they are.
Put it in there and start stuffing it.
Let me see. I swear to God, they're in the description. I put them down there as teasers for everybody, so they could watch them on their own nickel instead of me playing them. Let me see. Let me make sure. Let's go into the description.
Now, all this stuffing
Actually,
so I'm gonna stuff it.
yes, we have
Good.
treat for today's stream, courtesy of Summer.
I'm gonna bake it
So yeah, there's at least one of them in there.
I've got my other
I don't mind. It doesn't bother me as long as you don't mind us watching.
25. I mean, you don't
And we weren't critiquing. We were laughing our asses off.
have to stuff your turkey like that. You can put it all in a baking dish and bake it off. Some people are very weird
I thought she was making stuffing meatballs out of it.
about stuffing her turkey. Okay, now I'm going to put the legs back together and hopefully, if I had some cooking twine, I would go ahead and tie them, but I don't have any. I always butter my turkey.
That is a shit ton of butter. Excuse my English, but Jesus goodness.
So
No, I don't do that.
stick it-
And I sure as hell don't put the turkey directly in the basting pan. Sorry, the roasting pan. No, I always create a foil liner so it's easier for me to clean.
half,
My God, that looks like an ice cream scoop of butter.
and we're just going to
Oh, Sarah, warn people first.
Usually if you get a butterball, you don't have to do this because it's real buttery and rich.
I don't disagree with you, but that just looked like a hell of a lot of butter. But then again, I see a tub, which it probably came out of sitting on the counter.
But I didn't get a butterball this year, so if you don't want to
I love butterball turkeys. Those are my absolute favorites.
put butter on it,
And I found out my wife and I accidentally screwed a Thanksgiving up royally. This was years ago, probably 10, 15, 12 years ago. And we used to use the bags. So you put the turkey in the bag and the whole bit. For some reason, we put it in upside down. So we put the breast side down. It was the most succulent bird we have ever made in all the years of doing Thanksgiving. It was so amazing. The flavor and the moisture. Oh my God. I love turkey. I could actually have a foodgasm eating turkey.
yeah, just leave it out. Alright, now we got it better. Now we're going to put some seasoning.
Well, I'm not at work. I mean, I am, but I'm not.
I've got one that's already pre-bought, that's already done for you, and it's got rosemary, garlic, roasted garlic, oregano, thyme, parsley,
Parmesan
and salt.
blend?
So we're just going to
Parmesan blend?
sprinkle it real good.
I've never heard of that.
I even threw my
Now you're gonna make me
giblets
Google it,
in
aren't
there.
you? Of course
Because
you
they
are,
make
because like
wonderful
I have
broth.
nothing better to do with my day than
I'll
Google
use
shit.
the top 325, 325 for about 5 hours. Might go 6. And I'll go up my rack on the lowest part of the oven so that way my lid can fit in there too. Now if you don't have a lid, you can put some aluminum foil and wrap it real tight around it to lock in the steam as it roasts. So I'll see you after it comes out of the oven. Okay, I got a baking dish here. Just greased real good. And we're just going to put the rest of our stuffing down in it.
I do the same.
Now I'm fixing my Thanksgiving early because we usually go to my in-law's house for the holidays. So, but it gives you an idea before your Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving rolls around.
I really missed Thanksgiving last year. I miss having the kids over. I miss cooking for everybody.
325 for about.
I think the largest crowd I cooked for was 28 people, 28 or 29 people. Oh my God, there was so much food served out of that kitchen. Holy shit! One 20+ pound tom, 3 little breasts that were smoked differently. Different stuffing. We had the bean casserole with the onion crisps on top, and
30 minutes.
Cranberry sauce and the whole 9 yards. Oh.
All right, the turkey is done. I took the lid off for about 30 minutes. Less 30.
Yeah, let it brown. I get you.
Yeah, moist and tender.
Why are you pulling it apart with a fork? Why are you destroying it with a fork?
And then there's the stuffing. This is what the stuffing looks like after it comes out.
Stuffing looks good.
Crispy. Like my crispy.
Honestly, I haven't made homemade stuffing in a number of years, just because I usually ran out of time, and it's so easy to open up Stouffer's stovetop. I'd buy about 8 or 10 boxes of that. Oh yeah, I have this big witch's brew pot. Yes, I have a good time.
Remember I said to cook it for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Your outfit is kind of triggering me a little bit. I'll just be honest with you right now. Excuse me. All right, here we go. This one I thought you would like. And you'll see why.
Welcome to another episode of Simply Sara. Today on the show we're going to make
Hi, Sarah.
farmer's market pasta salad.
Woohoo!
The farmer's market produce that we're using today is yellow squash, zucchini,
Nice.
corn on
the cob.
And I'm actually just cutting them up in bite-sized pieces, and then we're going to put them on a cookie sheet and roast them. I'm leaving the peeling on mine. It's your option to cut it off. Okay. Now I'm just going to drizzle everything with some olive oil.
EVO, I hope. Don't use that cheap shit. Tastes gross.
A little bit of.
Wait a minute, you didn't give the corn any loving. You gotta love that corn, sweetie. Come on. Unless she has other plans for the corn cobs. I'm just saying. Okay, it's driving me crazy. She pulls out these baggies of stuff. They're like, what the hell is in it?
Salt and pepper to taste.
It's a lot of salt. Even for me, and I love salt. I put salt on my watermelon.
Make sure everything's coated.
The problem, Joe, is if you clean her kitchen, we will never see you again. You'll be there. You won't, because I know you will not stop, and you won't stop till you're done. And this is a lifetime project. So.
400 degrees oven. And we're going to roast for about 20 to 30 minutes. You just want them to get tender, but you want to keep them for them to keep their shape, not fall apart. While we're waiting on our vegetables to roast, I'm going to cut up a cucumber, cut up an onion.
Are we going to make cucumber tuna boats?
And we're going to add some shredded carrots to some pasta.
Ugh. I don't know why. That's why I put my golf shirt on today. I'm hot as hell today for some reason. Yes, you see my logo? We turn water into beer. What's your superpower? That's our little corporate saying.
Now, I picked up a pound of some whole wheat penne, according to the back of the package. Now we're going to sauce up some little yellow tomatoes.
Grape tomatoes, I think they call
That
those.
too. I'm just gonna cut them right in half.
I love grape tomatoes. And the little cherry tomatoes. Oh, all my favorites.
We're gonna add a handful of shredded baby carrots. Now we're gonna make our little vinaigrette for our pasta salad. I've got a tablespoon of sugar in there.
That's an awfully big tablespoon.
2 tablespoons of some minced garlic. We like garlic in the house. A half a cup of olive oil. And half a cup of balsamic vinegar. Salt and pepper.
You're going to have to whisk the living shit out of this. Oh!
And then you're just going to whisk everything together. And there you have it, your balsamic vinaigrette.
She didn't get her vaccine. Is she contagious? Bad Susan! Bad Susan!
Vegetables that we had in the oven, cut our corn off the cob that was roasted.
I would be whisking that a little bit harder than that, but that's just me.
And just give it a good old toss.
It would be good. I mean, what's not to be good about it?
And there you have it, farmer's market pasta salad.
That looked very good. Not sure what's left in the playlist. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Where are we at?
Today in the show, we're going to make a Dorito taco. It's a really easy dish to make, and you can feed a crowd too. So I used to make this and take it to church college.
Her audio is changed.
So you can see what we're doing.
Corn, black olives, black beans, tomatoes,
Okay. You need a
green peppers.
bowl, and in it you want
I think there's onions underneath that stuff.
Cut up a head of iceberg lettuce. You're going to drain a can of corn. You're going to drain and rinse and drain again a can of black beans right here. You're going to chop a large tomato. You're going to cut up and drain and cut up a can of black olives. You're going to chop up a bunch of green onions. And then over here in the corner, we have got a bell pepper chopped up. And I also threw a little handful of chopped up regular white onion because I needed to use it up. So, that's what we're going to be mixing, putting stuff in down here mixing. In this skillet right here, you're going to brown up your ground beef, your ground turkey, your ground chicken, whatever you're using. I used the Morning Stars crumbles, and then I just added meat.
The word crumbles when it comes to meat and protein products kind of bothers me.
And taco season, add a little bit of olive oil to this because it is kind of dry. If you're using a fatty ground hamburger meat, then I would drain it of its fat, and then you want to let it cool completely. That way it won't wilt your lettuce and stuff up when you add it in. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to add this all, and it's a pound of whatever meat you choose to use.
Get all those crumbles in there.
Okay, now we're going to use some spoons and toss this before I add my cheese in. So we want to mix everything up real good.
I actually like taco salads.
Now you could use extra beans if you wanted to leave out any kind of fake burger or hamburger or whatever.
You can't help, you're an idiot, so shut up, dude.
Okay, now we're going to put 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, and I shredded it myself. Let's get this in there. You can do a Mexican blend cheese. It's really
No. You can hold the blue cheese, thank you.
Put more cheese if you really love.
I mean, you could do blue cheese. I can't do blue cheese.
You could chop up avocado and put in this.
No. You can. Not me.
I don't like black olives, leave them out.
I love black olives.
I'm just giving you a good base. And then you add your stuff that you like.
Enough onions in there.
Okay, I got it all mixed up. Okay, now that's how I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to put it in the fridge and people can come and get them a bowl of that. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to mix it and stuff.
You mean serve it?
For your dressing, for your taco salad, you're going to need. I'm
Cider
going to put
spices?
the recipe down in the description. I doubled the sauce recipe because some people like a lot of sauce in their taco salad. So I'll write that too down in the description. You're going to need 2 cups of ranch dressing, a tablespoon of taco seasoning, a half a cup.
The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you! It didn't work.
We're just going to mix this.
Fuck. Oh well.
And normally, like before you would take it to an event, you would take this separate and then mix it before they get ready to eat. We're also going to add some crushed Doritos in here. But I don't want to add it to that. We're just going to add it to everybody, everybody can add it to their own bowl. That way they don't get soggy and stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. Andrea Bocelli is live? Are you fucking kidding me? Andrea's live? The hell? Excuse me. Nose is itchy.
Okay. These are crushed Doritos, and I just crushed them up. With my hands like this with the bag. Like that. Crush it up. You can use tortilla chips. You don't have to use the nacho or the taco flavor.
Oh man. Oh, I didn't know he was alive.
You can use Fritos.
You guys need to fix his mic, he's echoing.
I'm going to take this in a bowl. And I'm going to put me some taco seasoning in it.
Man, he's looking old. Since he did his since he did that beautiful song with oh, what the hell's her name?
And then I'm going to put a little bit of handful of crushed Doritos in. And then I'm going to put in
Something Angel. What the hell is it?
some of your salt. Now, if you don't like ranch, then you could do sour cream and thin it out with your salsa. So, and then let's pour that. Okay, I want it lightly coated. I want it really drenched.
Thank you. I agree with you.
Okay, now we're going to take that, and then we're going to put that in a serving bowl because it's ready to eat. And then I'll keep this bowl, and then they can put their stuff in and mix it when they're ready. And then I'm going to top with some green onions.
Members chat only. Why do people do that?
Just a
Why do people do that? Oh, I know why. Money, money, money. Because you can't chat if you're not a member, and you can't be a member if you don't pay.
You could do chopped cilantro if you wanted to. Whatever you like in your taco salad.
I like it without the white stuff, pretty much. I would put pico de gallo on it. That's probably how I would serve it to myself. No white stuff, pico de gallo, hot pico de gallo.
There's my burrito taco salad.
I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I mean,
there's so many varieties that you could add in stuff. If you don't like black beans, then do some canned pinto beans. Just rinse them and drain them, and real good like you do the black beans. So let's get a little.
A beauty bite. Come on, say it.
Really good. Really good. Now I've seen other taco salads, and I've had them at Publix. Some people put French dressing or Catalina over it. Whatever you want. It's your taco salad. So that's it. See you at the next episode. Bye.
Of course. Now we're back to one of the newer videos where her audio is actually working much better, so we'll crank her down a little bit. You are not a rabbit?
Welcome to another episode of Simply Sara. Today in the show, we're going to make a chicken salad. And
I'm not sure you make chicken salad this way, but okay.
Whatever you want to do. And I've just got it in the kettle with some water and a couple... 1 or 2, 3 lemons just sliced up.
Why?
And put in here with cold water.
Why?
Chicken, and I've got 5 big chicken breasts in here.
But again, why lemons?
I'm bringing it to a boil.
I'm confused.
When it starts boiling, turn it down to a low medium and cover it and let it slow simmer and poach for about 25 to 30 minutes, just so your chicken's done. We'll come back when that step's done. Now you could just poach this and just water without the lemons, or vegetable stock or chicken stock if you want to give it
Don't forget to wash your hands.
A little bit added flavor. Alright, we're back. In a bowl, I have shredded my chicken up, and then right here I have chopped a little bit of onion in my food processor, as much as onion as you want. And then I chopped up some of my homemade pickles in the food processor too, as much as pickles you would like. And you could put celery in here if you want it, grapes, bits of pineapple. But we're just keeping it simple for today.
No pineapple.
So, the shredded chicken, onion, and some chopped up pickles.
I'm sure it's the camera, but the chicken does look a little pink from this angle. It's just me, but pink chicken means undercooked chicken, and I panic.
We're going to put a little bit of real mayo in, and I've got about a cup left in this jar. And then we're going to salt and pepper real good. And I'll come back and show you what it all looks like. We've got everything mixed. And if you don't want to use dill pickles, you can use sweet
relish
pickles or bread and butter pickles.
Relish.
Or leave the pickles out, and you still want that sweet or tart taste of the dill. You can use a little bit of the dill pickle juice.
Yep.
Or the sweet pickle juice.
Yep. Yep. Or relish.
And then
I'm surprised she hasn't thought of that idea.
A little bit more sweet to it, so they put a little pinch or 2 of sugar in, or if you opt to do that. If you don't want to do that, then some people use the sweet salad dressing like Miracle Whip. I prefer just no sweet taste to it.
Miracle Whip is a salad dressing? Ew.
Just
Gross.
plain regular mayo, dill pickles, onions, salt and pepper, and a little bit of dill pickle juice and mayonnaise. And mix it all together. And for this much chicken that I used 5 big chicken breasts. It took about a cup and a half of mayo is what I used. And I got me some of them little flat out traditional
Yep.
white bread. And I made me a little semi. So there you have it.
It's hard to see, but it
Chicken
looks okay.
salad. Classic chicken salad.
Yeah, okay, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. God, what is up with your fucking audio, girl?
What we're doing.
Pizza burgers! I'm all over this one. What are you doing to the green peppers?
Okay, right now we're going to put some bell pepper, a slice, on each burger. And I'm just sauteing it in the pan with a little bit of olive oil. You know, we want it a little bit tender. Unless you want it raw and crunchy, you can. I flipped them. They were 2 minutes on that side. I'm going to do them for another 3 to 5 minutes and flip them. And then I think they're done. Then we'll move them to the plate over here. And then we're going to brown some of our vegetarian pepperoni too to get it golden brown on both sides. After we get these out.
Vegetarian pepperoni? Ugh. I don't even know what to say. Those shouldn't take that long to cook. Unless your stovetop is really turned down low.
And the burger patties that I'm going to be using today.
Welcome back, Joe.
The Beyond Burger patties, you get 2 to a pack. So that's what I'm using.
I mean, bell peppers don't take that long to cook, so I'm really confused what we're doing here. I thought maybe she was making like a form to put the burger meat, the ground beef into when she's making a patty. I'm sure I'm wrong, but I was like, that would be kind of cool, but I don't get it.
I like to get that charred brown on the outer rim of them.
Shouldn't take this long to cook. I don't get it. What? That's not me. Don't you assign... That's not for me. Why did you assign that to me, you dumbass? That's Dale, you dipshit. Leave it to me to fix it, because the triage person's an idiot.
I'm using green, because that's what I had in my refrigerator.
I totally agree with you, Joe. I love bell peppers. I mean, I don't mind sauteed bell peppers. So when I make a pizza, of course I saute them. I soften them up a little bit. But I love the crunch. I love the flavor. It's so good.
I'm kind of pressing down on them so they'll get that brown on the outside. Okay, I think that one's done. Get this one done. All done.
I don't quite understand. Okay, I guess we're gonna find out. And I meant what I said, Joe. You are the bestest Joe. No one pales in comparison.
I think I'm going to use about 4 or 5 slices per burger.
I probably would have made sure the olive oil was coating the pan all the way around. It looks like the outer edge, lots of oil there. You see what I'm saying? I would have doused the whole pan.
And I got 4 packages. This won't take very long either.
It's a lot of work for a damn pizza. There you go. There you go. Yes. Oh my God, I thought I was going to have to reach out and do it myself.
They're already almost ready to flip because they got that brown.
Well, not that, but you can tell they start to curl. I have cooked enough salami and stuff in a microwave. I watch how my meat cooks. Yeah, when they start to curl up like that, flip them. Although this isn't real meat, this is vegan. This is vegan pepperoni. I don't know what the hell that means. I'm scared.
He does regular and vegetarian.
Sorry, I don't think she said vegan. I think she said vegetarian. Maybe she said vegan. I don't remember. It's not real pepperoni. Let's put it that way. I would do the same thing with like a slice of Munster cheese. Sometimes 2. I would put it on a little plate. I would stick it in the microwave until it started to melt and the edges would get a little bit brown. And you got to turn the plate sometimes. Sometimes the oil separates a little bit, but oh my God, it's so good. And as a young kid, that was the perfect snack I could make myself. It was awesome. And I love Munster cheese. Munster. Come on. Use your finger. All right, a knife. That works.
Okay. And then once these get done, we put them on a plate. We're going to put on our Beyond Burger patties.
Why did you tell me that? I really don't want to watch you make forever burger patties because that's not a hamburger, folks. If you want to eat hamburger, buy a hamburger. Why do you have to?
Hard to get on the cash. They won't know that. Now let's put our Beyond Burger patties in.
Whew. Oh my God, I only got 5 or 6 computers in this room.
My grocery is probably from the kitchen. So when me and Jamie want a burger, this is what we grab. These don't take very long to cook.
Because they're not meat. That's why they don't take long to cook.
Just beef and made out of vegetables and stuff.
Oh, God help me. Why do people do this to food? I mean, if you can't eat meat but you want that flavor, what the hell are you thinking? I don't understand this. I really don't.
And the package says they are still going to be a little pinky and stuff because of the meat color.
Right.
So you don't want to really cook these she'll will little things. They still have the pink from the beef color. So they recommend 3 minutes per toss. About 2 or 3 minutes.
That stovetop is a mess. That's what happens when you fry shit like that on the stove. I think I'll settle for 5, guys. Besides, their Cajun fries, are to die for.
On that side.
I mean, not really, but you know what I mean.
Buns. These are just, I chose to use onion buns in the sauce.
That's cool.
And then it's pretty yummy to me at the grocery store. I put a little bit of Earth Velvet butter on because I like to toast my buns. Toast them in the toaster.
I find it weird that you can keep butter out on the counter. That tells me that it's not really butter. Time to flip your burgers.
You don't have to toast your buns, but I love my burgers and in the morning star chicken patties on toasted buns. And like I said, this is your Beyond Burger plant-based patty.
No, sorry, no. Not in this house. No way, never gonna happen.
I bring them straight from the freezer and poke them in the skillet frozen.
Really? Okay, that's kind of convenient.
Or you could cook them,
6, 7 minutes, they're fully cooked and they were frozen? All right, I get it. That's cool, but I'm sorry, if I want that beef flavor, from tallow and all that good stuff, I'm going to go make a hamburger. I don't like making other foods taste like something else. I don't understand the point in that. It just doesn't make sense. If you don't want to eat meat, don't eat meat. And that should also mean, that flavor that you crave, oh yes you do, you need to cut that out of your system.
Your patty straight from where you get them in the section of your meat. It's with all your other ground beef and everything. That's where mine is. The regular ground beef.
I would move that patty right there. That one seems stuck to the pan. Honestly, I would try it. If I was over at Joe's house and Joe made me a hamburger, I would eat it. Absolutely. First of all, I don't want to be rude, but it doesn't look awesome to me because I love hamburgers. I've been eating hamburgers all my life, but you know what? Maybe it is good. I don't know. I should give it a chance. So, Joe, if you ever want to have me over for hamburgers, the spicy vegan burgers, I'm all over that. They're veggie burgers. I'd be into that. As long as you slice onions up on top.
And then once we pile all of our stuff on, we're going to put Parmesan, pizza sauce, mozzarella, and then we're going to stick them under the broiler.
Oh.
Get all the cheese and under the bun. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder.
And we all know her little bit doesn't mean little bit.
Onion powder and basil. You put any kind of seasoning that you want. But this is the season I chose.
Did she say sriracha? I hope not. I love sriracha, don't get me wrong.
Salt and pepper, whatever. I am going to salt them too. And pepper them.
I don't think it's really needed, but okay. You should flip those so you can season the other side.
Bacon and salt.
You need to season both sides.
One of them meat substitute sauce. But you can get it at the grocery stores. JD's bacon salt. I love it. Applewood smoked. It's vegetarian and vegan, pretty much. I love to put these on vegetables.
Yeah, I would have flipped them by now. Absolutely.
That's the kind of salt I'm using.
And why are you putting all that stuff away? You're going to need it.
Let's give them a flip.
I mean, they don't look terrible. But the thing, they're using a plant, they're using a vegetable in order to make it look like beef. So this is what the... Never mind. I was going to make a political statement. I'll refrain. Never mind.
I just see them on the side.
I had a really good response too.
You can see from both sides.
You should season both sides. Never mind. What do I know? You know, I don't cook. I order out all the time. Because I hate cooking for one. You want to come over here? I'll be happy to cook for you. But I hate cooking for one. I really do. Really just... It's too much work. Yeah, I know. I can make enough for 2 nights. Blah, blah. Yeah. But again, if you were to make that for me and you put that in front of me, I would eat it. At a minimum, I would at least try it and give it a reasonable chance of me liking or not liking it. I'm willing to give that a shot, but other than that...
You just want to make sure if they're frozen, you want to make sure they're falling away through.
Really? Nobody wants to break a goddamn tooth over eating a hamburger. Is it Sunday? Isn't this the music we listen to the Westminster Dog Show with? Wee, 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 wee. Now, where the hell did Summer get off to? Summer! I think she ran off with her alter ego. I agree with you, Joe. These definitely have to be overdone by now. Even if they're frozen, you've driven off so much moisture because that steam coming off is not olive oil. That steam coming off is water. Hello? I was going to say, Sarah, come back. Did you forget something was on the stove?
See how brown they're getting everything? These are almost ready. Almost ready.
Well, you have a show coming up. You better be caffeinated. Uh-oh, we lost Joe. Or we lost somebody. Maybe it was Summer who was lurking.
Okay, the buns are toasted.
Those look nice. Those look nice.
Toast them how you like them.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, make sure you grab some caffeine because, like I said, you got a show coming up. If you don't feel well, that's a different story. But if you feel up to it, we'll do our best to be there. I know, I was being funny, Joe. I'm sorry. I saw the numbers just go beep, and I see 2 concurrent viewers. Well, don't I count as one? If I count as one, and you count as one, and Brian counts as one, somebody ain't doing their maths correctly. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm really anal. I would be washing that pan, or at least soaking it right now. Okay? Hot water, as hot as you can get it, and rinse. Yeah, I would not let even if it's for a short period of time. It gets so difficult. Those cast iron skillets can get really hard to clean.
And I warmed it up a little bit in my plate. I want it really good and soft.
Some sort of tomato sauce, okay.
Put as much as you like. Okay. Then we're going to put one of these rings in there with each burger.
Different. I probably would have put the burger on the bottom bun, but if you don't move that quickly, maybe it gets soggy. I get that. But she put the buns on top of the pepperoni, which is cold. Not cold, but lukewarm. Now, YouTube apparently can't count, so who cares?
Okay, now we're going to put some mozzarella.
I know nothing about energy drinks. Joe could probably talk to you about that. She does a couple every day, as far as I know.
Well, I actually slapped some bread in it. You put the piece of toppings you like. If you want to put cooked sausage, you go ahead and rock.
Raw onions, I love it. I love it. It's exactly what I would do.
Like olives, whatever you want to put on your little burger.
I like my caffeine hot. The reason being, it gets to the bloodstream a lot quicker. I'm a chemist, you have to remember, dude. So, hot caffeine gets to the blood system a lot quicker than a cold energy drink, but they tend to have a lot more things in it other than just caffeine. So, I know you do.
Okay. And we're going to come with a little bit of mozzarella. A little mayonnaise.
Not necessarily the best thing to be living off of, Joe. But I'm not going to yell at you.
Because this is our cheese on the burger. Alright. Now we'll get some Parmesan.
Who puts Parmesan? Well, okay, I guess I do after it's cooked. Okay. Parmesan and red pepper flakes. Alright, I get it. I get it. Never mind. I think Daddy needs another beer.
Get some yummy Parmesan on here. Good.
She's not using flake and shaky cheese. Alright!
And Parmesan on that too. So yummy.
It's just a lot of fucking work for a goddamn pizza burger.
I'm going to probably sprinkle a little bit more basil on top. Just for a little prettiness. Okay, now these go in the toaster oven under the broiler to get all that melted.
That stovetop is a mess. It's triggering me a little bit. It's like, I want to wipe it. I want to wipe it. I want to wipe it. I want to wipe it! I am a little bit like you in that regard, Joe. Once I get started, I am a little OCD. Why didn't you move the camera to point to the toaster oven?
Okay.
And why am I so goddamn hot? Now I feel like you, Brian. God damn. Oh. I am not turning the AC on. No! Nope, that doesn't go in there. This goes in here.
I love tomato in my pizza.
Really?
So I think I'm going to put a slice of tomato on the bottom of the duster.
Yeah, in Indiana, dude, you take care. Seriously. Man, don't wait. If you gotta go, you go. Don't make me come after you. I'll bring my claw. Look at this. Look at this. Can you see that? Can you see that? Look at the shape. Look at the condition of this goddamn can. What the flying fuck? Jesus Christ. This is gonna go all over the desk. So let me. I need paper towel. One moment, please, because this is gonna be messy.
If you don't want to put pizza sauce, don't. Put any kind of condiments you want. It don't have to be a pizza burger. You can put mayo, mustard. We love mustard in this house. I think I'm going to put cinnamon.
This may not even open properly. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Hey, that wasn't bad.
So let me move my tomato. I'll put that in the bottom. I got this spring mix, and I'm going to pick out some of the spinach leaves. I love spinach on pizza. So I'll pick out some spinach leaves.
Maybe you will be the first streamer to actually stream live while you're in the air. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. And you can have the Wizard of Oz music playing in the background. Do 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 do. I'm such an asshole. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm laughing with you, not at you. Oh. It would look a lot better if you would get it off the stovetop, because the stovetop is disgustingly dirty at the moment.
But this is what we're having for dinner tonight.
Actually, it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look terrible. Yeah, make sure that pan's in that picture. Can you imagine that though? If you had a wireless power adapter or something? I'm streaming from my home, which has been sucked up into the tornado. No, that would not be funny, actually. I'm sorry, I take that back. Why are we staring at your stovetop?
Does your old broiler in your toaster oven work as good as your oven one does?
Who even owns a toaster oven anymore? Seriously, who owns a toaster oven anymore? I got rid of mine, oh God, over 15 years ago. Oh.
Mine, sometimes and sometimes I don't. My toaster oven don't get as nice and golden brown as the other one does.
Yeah, you didn't need to respond to all, Dale, but that's okay. No worries, my friend. We're waiting for them to come out of the toaster oven. If you use, I'm gonna reach out here. I'm gonna throw out a hypothesis. If you actually opened your oven, raised the lowest rack up to the highest setting, right under the broiler, shoved it in there, put the broiler on, it would be done already, guaranteed. Just saying. Toaster ovens are just, what a waste. All right, I am going to skip a little bit. Sorry, Sarah. I don't usually do this with your videos, but... All right, here we go. Here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for. The pizza burger.
Look at that. All melty cheese.
Okay. Now, next time you make this, use 80-20 ground beef. I'm all over it.
Don't that look yummy? And then we're going to take one of these burger patties, get up underneath it, and put it right on your bun.
I don't know about you, but normally my lettuce and tomato go on top of the burger. Or in this case, the veggie burger, vegetarian, whatever it is. The everything, whatever it is. But I put my stuff on top, not on the bottom.
Let me put some sauce.
I think I am gonna have.
Hot bun.
I think I am gonna have some 3 guys, 5 guys. 3 guys aren't as good. 5 guys is much better. Never settle for 3 guys. Always hold out and go for 5 guys.
Put it on. Oh, look at that.
5 penises are better than 3, aren't they?
Okay. Let me redo it now.
I actually want to go back for a second. Hang on a minute. Hang on a second.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I'm looking at the mess.
Let me.
That must be the tomato sauce. Okay, that's fine. I was just checking.
That's what we're having tonight.
Again, you know what? If I were over somebody's home and this is what they made for me for dinner, I'd eat it. May not necessarily like it, but I would eat it. I don't want to be rude. Why would I want to hurt somebody's feelings because they invited me over and were kind enough to cook me a meal? So, you know, on that note, it looks definitely edible. Now, I don't know how they taste. I really don't. It scares the hell out of me.
For dinner, pizza burgers, my way. Now remember, you can use any kind of toppings you want. Thanks, everybody, for watching the video.
I don't know if we have time for this guy. Give me just a minute. Let me see where we're at. Ah. Oh, fuck it. Ah, sure, why not? What the hell?
Welcome to another episode of Simply Sara. Today in the show, we are going to make Gressett pizza roll-ups. So you just need a...
I did buy 2 packages of these the last time I went grocery shopping. So they are in my refrigerator. I happen to eat the string cheese that I bought because I was trying Sam's recipe with the cheese-filled crust. But it's pepper jack and those little... I fell in love with the cheese. Oh my God, it was so delicious. I couldn't stop myself. So I need to order some more. Why am I so damn hot?
Get them out in the pan.
Ugh. Damn it.
Let me pull you down so you can see what I'm doing now. Okay. Okay, we got us a cookie sheet.
Have to unroll it. You tore it, that's okay. No big deal.
You get 2 little packs that has, down in it that has 4, and you gotta separate them. Your triangles, your long triangles. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Must be that time of life. Menopause! It is a real thing.
These are buttery, so...
Be forewarned, Brian.
But if you have like an older pan and stuff sticks, then you might have to grease it. Okay. I'm going to put our little thingies down.
I'm sorry, those look like... They look...
Wide end triangle to you. Okay, we're going to take us some pizza sauce. And we're just going to put a little bit down the... Now it's going to squish out as we roll these, okay? Now you can fill this with anything. Any kind of pizza toppings, whatever you like on your pizza, you do, okay?
Hang on, folks. I gotta step away for a second. Something's not right.
Okay.
Be right back.
Now we're going to take some pepperoni. You could do do ham, you could do cooked sausage, bacon bits, whatever, or a little bit of olives, mushrooms. I put about 3 or 4 pieces of pepperoni. It just depends. Okay, you got my 3. Let me get my Parmesan cheese. I like to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese too. And then we're going to put it mozzarella. So let's put just a little bit of Parmesan. Alright. Now we're going to put on some mozzarella. Or you can use any kind of cheese you want. Okay. Now what we're going to do is just roll. You might have to hold your pepperoni too as you roll. As you're coming up.
Fuck's sake.
And that's alright, it's soft and cheese oozes out. It will. Okay. There we've got a little bundle. Now you don't have to put the sauce in it. You could just do your pizza toppings and serve with your pizza sauce for dipping on the side or marinara.
That's a reasonable solution.
Okay.
Yes, I'm out of breath. I went outside.
Little bundles, and whatever cheese failed.
I sorted the bins and I came back and I'm still hot as shit. It's actually cooler in the house than it is outside. Surprisingly enough. I don't understand how that's even possible, but as hot as I am right now.
Okay. Now let me find where this is sealed. I think that's where it's sealed up.
Oh, you got pizza sauce all over it. I would have wiped the tray up a little bit, but okay. You know, this would be a fun thing for kids to make. You know what I mean? Like little finger snacks for lunch or something like that. This would actually be a nice idea for kids. I like that idea, actually. I wish I had thought of it when I had my grandkids over here. They would like that. I always did that, like crackers and cheese, or they had these things called Lunchables that were basically peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but they were frozen. Weird stuff. They love that shit. Really I'm not understanding why the pizza sauce is in a bell jar, but okay, maybe she jars this stuff up herself. I don't know. What happened to the fourth? There's usually 4 triangles.
You could do the shaker con. That's really fine powdery. Whatever you have on hand.
No shaky cheese, no!
These horses, you could probably do it neater than I am. However you want. I'm trying to hurry up and get these done.
See? I knew there were 4. I wonder where it went to.
Boy, you're making a mess.
It's okay. You're going to clean it up anyway.
So this, it'll make 8 since it has 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to pick up these little loose mozzarellas. Okay, let me rinse off my hand real quick. Okay, you can sprinkle a little bit of Italian seasoning or pizza seasoning.
I would do that, actually. I actually would do that. To make it a little bit more authentic. Just a little bit. You don't need much. That's the beauty of Italian seasoning. A little goes a long way.
All right,
That pan's going to be a mess.
For about 9 to 12 minutes.
Okay.
Depends on how brown you want them.
I want them golden brown. I don't want them burnt, but I want them golden brown.
And then I made another batch because I made a double batch because we're having these for lunch and dinner today. And I forgot to shake season on them, so I'll just do it now to kind of give them a little jazz. And the more you roll them tighter, the more they'll puff up and look pretty. But don't that look good? Serve it with the salad.
They don't look bad, but they don't look pretty.
We're going to have these for lunch.
I will say this right now. These do not look pretty. If this is what if this is the best presentation we can come up with. Now, kids are going to eat it. Of course. Kids love finger foods. They love messes. They'll love this to death. But adults, maybe not so much. Why do you think chicken wings aren't a huge hit with older adults? Because they tend to be messy. So.
With broccoli salad. I made a big batch
Ooh.
of broccoli salad. We're going to have the same thing for
Why didn't you show us that? I would love to know how to make a broccoli salad. That sounds amazing. I love broccoli.
dinner. So we're just seeing what we can make in our fridge and pantry. Alright.
All right.
See you at the next episode of Simply Sara. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Sarah. All right. No, it's after 5. I mean, I could keep going, but I think everybody has stuff to do. Anyway, excuse me for a second. I have to go get Mr. Phoenix sorted, to use your term, Joe. But I think I should call Eldon. Anyway, thank you everybody who came out today. Lynn, Summer, I can't think of the guy's name. Brian, Joe, thank you everybody who stopped by. I really do appreciate it. All of her information, Sarah's information, is down in the description below. If you haven't subbed to her channel and you like her content, not mine, but you like her content, go show her some love, give her a sub, ding that bell so, you can get those hot notifications from YouTube, which are always late and always behind. So good luck, friends. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I love you, and have a great night, okay? Be good, everyone.